How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Driving Empire. In this video, I'll be taking a look at the 4 new Chevrolets from the new American Icon update. Now, that also comes with the Chevrolet Refresh and Bodykits. Yes, 3 cars have Bodykits. I think it's from the cars that were previously already in game, not the new cars. But first, let's go take a look at the new cars. So as you can see right here, now let's start off with something. I hope maybe the developer sees this. We don't need this. This is like, I don't think anyone would want this unless you're a mobile player. There should be an option to turn this off, cause my PC is really good. I can play Forza Horizon 6 with this PC and record at the same time. So I don't think this is going to help with anything. The game is still going to be a bit laggy. Not sure why. Maybe the optimization is a bit wonky, but we don't need this. So this should be an option, because it's really annoying and it's ugly. Because see, look, nobody wants this. But anyways, let's get on with the actual point of the video. Let's take a look at the new cars. So let's start with the first one, which is actually one of my favorite ones. I know I say I have a lot of favorites, honestly. Almost every new car in this update is my favorite. So here we got the Chevrolet SS. This car looks beautiful. I have it in the red, kind of the same spec as my El Camino. And of course, powering this baby is a LS6454 V8, making 450 horsepower. Yeah, this thing is still a beast, although it's pretty old. Oh yeah, the new sound pack is beautiful. But let's move on to the next car. Oh, I'm pretty sure this has body kits. So I think this is one of the new cars with a body kit. So let's actually check that out. Yes, it is the one. So here we got some exhaust. Not really a huge amount of customizations. I think you just turn this into like a drag spec. So there's like, yep, there's a drag wing, street wing, I guess. And of course the rear bumper. Not really the, yep, look at that. That's pretty cool. Now body, I'm pretty sure you can just white body this. Yeah, all you can do is really white body it. You can lower it down. Front bumper, I'm pretty sure it's like those, yep, drag spec. So I think the only oh, this is nice though. Kind of reminds me of the Monte Carlo. But I'm gonna keep the stock one. The stock one looks a lot cooler, to be honest. The seats, you can change the seats. Yep, put some racing ones in there. Window covers. Oh no, no. That's horrible. That's horrific. I would never do that. Accessory antenna. Nah, I don't know why I expected something cool. Decals. So you put like, okay, V-rays. What else? Oh, we can put the thing at the sides, I think. Yep. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's this? Oh, yeah, it's drag car. Would be really cool for a video, not gonna lie. Roller cage, I think we all know what that is. Pretty basic. I think it's just to turn this car into a race car. There isn't really, not a race car, a drag car. There isn't really a race car version of this thing. So let's move on to the next car, which is going to be possibly the coolest car in the Chevrolet section, the Corvette C1. And of course, you can take off the roof. Absolutely beautiful car. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it in red. I honestly love the red. I honestly just love the red. And of course, you can open that beautiful engine bay to see that baby in there. And that is a small block V8 making 283 horsepower. That's not the biggest V8, but it's still, for this car, it's powerful. Of course, let's start up one more time. Oh yeah. Oh, I completely forgot the revs. We have to give the cars revs. So here is the C1 Corvette. Not bad. Now, okay, here's the Chevrolet SS. Not bad. Kind of a little bit soft, but not bad. Now let's move on. No, actually, no, let's not move on. Let's go and actually drive this C1. Oh, sounds beautiful. I actually absolutely love this car. Now, this car does cost $5 million, even though the base, like not the base price, but the prices you get this car for is like 100 grand. So maybe this is a bit too overpriced. Maybe if they made it like $1 million, that kind of makes more sense. But 5 million for this is kind of overkill. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of overkill. I know making money in the game isn't as hard as it was before, but 5 mil for this, it's a little bit questionable. But let's move on to the next car. Now the next car is gonna be a car I've been waiting for. The Chevrolet Corvette C7. Now the one I had in the way for was the Z06. This is the Grand Sport. So I'll put a photo of it. I think if you guys are really old viewers, you remember my name used to be Punky Sharky before I changed it to Mr. Anime Shark, and then now Sharky is Sharky. But here she is. I'm so happy I have this car. I love the Z06 or the C7 generation. But I mean, I would really love the ZR1, the C801. That would be really cool. Even the ZR1X, future update possibly. But powering this baby is a LT1 V8 naturally aspirated, making 460 horsepower. Now this is the Grand Sport, so it's more like track focused. Pretty good. I would kind of want a little bit more of like rumble and aggressiveness, but it's pretty nice. Here's some of the revs. Not bad, not bad. Now let's move on to the final car, and then we'll move on to the Bodykits. Now the final car is going to be the Z8.R. Wait, hold on. Let me start that one more time. Of course, let me just open up the engine bay real quick. Look at that. Oh yeah. And of course, powering this baby is a racing V8, which is also naturally aspirated, making 500 horsepower. Now, due to regulations, of course, it has to be capped at 500 horsepower, but this thing sounds insane. Now, here are the revs. Now, here's the crazy thing, right? It actually does sound like the actual race cars revving, because the actual race cars revving is not like rumbly, it's kind of high pitched, which is actually pretty cool, but it's very soft in game. So let me just up my volume a little bit, and this is what it should sound like. Yeah, it sounds way louder than it does in game, even with headphones on. But when you just drive this thing. There's definitely going to be a video on me tuning this thing, maxing it out, and just racing this. This is such a cool car to have. And I know a lot of people love this car as well. But the customizations on this thing are also very limited, which I think I've seen in some other videos. You can't really change the Corvette logo color or anything. You can only change like the body and the rims. But yeah, oh, I kind of want to make my rims like white. I feel like the black doesn't really look, doesn't really fit on this car, but this car is really nice. But let's move on to the revamps. No, not revamps, the body kits now. So, cars they got in the body kit is the ZR1 here. And of course the Chevrolet and the Camaro SS. The classic Camaro SS. So here is the Chevrolet. Not really a huge, all I really did was just add the titanium tips. I feel like the titanium tips look really cool on this car. Yeah, yeah, here they are, yep. Nothing too crazy. Of course, you got carbon rear bumper, makes it more aggressive. We also got roll cages, got spoilers. To be honest, this is probably the coolest one. I think I would prefer the stock spoiler a lot more. Windows, roll cage. I think we all already know what a roll cage is. Got some side skirt right here. It kind of looks a bit weird, but it's fine. Seats, shifter, yes, you can even change the shifter, make it a little bit longer, I guess. And steering wheels, yep. Probably wouldn't change it. I'll just keep it to the Corvette stock. And of course, decal. We can put some stripes down. Front bumper, I'm pretty sure as well. Yep, front bumper right here. Nothing really different though. Just carbon and I guess this is like kind of metallic, and this is carbon fiber. And of course, we got trunks, headlights, rooftops. Kind of just turn it into like a colored rooftop. Hoods. The hood's pretty cool. I kind of like the hood. Yeah, the hood does look really aggressive. If I made like maybe like a drag spec, I'll put this on it. But move on to the next one, which is the Camaro SS. So this is the next car, and of course, some revamp. Let's give it a couple of revs. I don't know why the cars they got revamped are so loud, but the new cars are really soft. It's kind of weird, but it's driving Empire. A lot of things are kind of dark sometimes. Roll cage, exhaust, not really. Oh, this one actually has a lot more exhaust. I probably still. I might put titaniums on this, or I kind of like these actually, the quad pipes. But I'll keep it the stocks on for now. Rear bumper. I'm pretty sure this thing is like quite a huge selection. Oh, what's this? This looks weird. This is nice though. The carbon, kind of like that. Spoiler. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, okay. So there is like maybe like a half spec of this thing. Of course. Ooh, that's a big spoiler. Of course, you got some body customization. Ooh, you got white body thing. Oh wow. Oh, so is this gonna give it like a secondary color? That's pretty cool. Like half this, half that. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Antenna, fire extinguisher. Oh, is it down there? Nitrous tank. Oh, that's cool. Drag spec. This thing would be really cool. Front bumper. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. You can turn this thing like into like an actual monster. Like if you have like a proper tune for this. Oh, there are a ton of hoods. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got this with the strap custom hood. We got a giant like intake up there. I kind of like that. Another one that's kind of not really. Oh, blower, exposed blower can actually. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, they actually connected it. Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. Another. This is no, it's just the stripes. But I kind of like this one. No, I kind of like the blower, the exposed blower. That's kind of like my favorite thing. I'll probably do it in a different video. I have a lot of ideas. Not the time to do it, but I do have ideas. Now let's move on to some of the cars that I want to hear. Okay, Bumblebee first. Let's listen to Bumblebee. Ooh, yeah. Damn, they are really, really loud. Of course, returning limited. Oh, that startup is nice. Pretty nice. Of course, you gotta show these the turn on headlights pop ups, I guess. Of course, the Chevrolet SS, but with a truck bed. Yeah, this is one of like my favorite cars to drive from Chevrolet, and of course the Blue Devil. This thing sounds insane, insane, and I'm pretty sure these headlights are supposed to be yellow. I think. I mean, I'm kind of okay with white though. Not really that big of a difference. It doesn't really change the car. It still looks good. This is by far my favorite Corvette. A lot of Corvettes are my favorite, but this is one of my actual favorite ones. I like the exposed supercharger up there. Pretty cool looking. And let's check the trucks. Did they fix the wheels? They fixed the wheels. Okay, it is slightly cambered, but not as bad as it was before, which is good. That's good. Now, how about the C8? Nice. And of course, you gotta check the Robux cars. ZL1. Oh, that was loud. That almost scared me. Sounds pretty good. Very shiny car, and of course the Z06. The car is supposed to sound like a Ferrari. And it kinda does. It's like the American Ferrari. Oof, that is nice. Now there are a ton more cars to check out, like the I'm pretty sure this used to be a starter car. Then they made it sound like it's straight piped. But hey, at least the Chevrolets are refreshed, and that is good because I do drive the Chevrolets quite a bit. But anyways, that's everything in the update. All the refreshes. There are a couple more like the Tahoe. I think all of them are refreshed. We got 4 new cars, a returning limited, and 3 cars with body kits, and overall, not a bad update. Now there are a couple things to fix, like maybe they should think before pricing cars like the C1 Corvette, because 5 million for this thing is kinda overkill. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.